Hi, this is Lisa from Low Cooking Rubber Stamp. Today I'm going to show you how to stamping on the material. So this is a piece of acetate and also how to create these beautiful colors on the copper. So that's started. We are going to use our Sea Treasure stamp set and also the Sea Treasure matching dies. You are going to need a barbecue torch. Now this is not the lighter. The lighter is not strong enough to heat up the coppers, so you got to have a barbecue torch. So the difference is that when you light up, this is like a little torch. It's not a lighter, so it is different. Or you can use a cigar lighter. They will work too. The heat gun, it won't work. So I think you can find from dollar store those just lighter. The torch, it will work just fine. Make sure you have it. You are going to need a tweezer and crocodile clips. That's very important when you heat up. Is going to heat out is going to be hot. So stays on white color and a few impact for coloring, and the stays on cleaner, few stylus. So that's started. Okay, you can see there's two sheets of copper. On the right side is the one that before I heat up. On the left side is the one after heat up. So you never know what's turned out. It's awesome color. The color that you cannot create with impact or the markers. So this is how I do it. You are going to use the crocodile clips or tweezer. It will work just fine. Just clip a corner, and then these you have to be careful. This is a torch. We don't want you to burn your house, so just be caution. If you are very sensitive of the smell, maybe you should do it outside. So the only thing you will have to remember is when you heat up, you have to kind of move around your torch, and let's see that in action. So we're going to start the torch first. Is frameless. So and then you are going to just let's see. Okay, hold it in the one spot. Okay, let's do our best. See, okay, it take a while, and then you can see. Oh, see, it changed the color, right? So as soon as you see, when you see they change the color, you're gonna move your torch to other direction. Don't hit at the one spot. If you keep hitting at the one spot, you're going to lose all the pretty color. So let's just again do it. Holding your torch. Okay. And then that's see the color. Okay, let's do this. You can turn over, change direction. Okay, let's do this. And that's a very good view. Both sides they change the color. Move your torch around. As soon as they change the color, move the spot. If you keep your torch at the same spot, once when it's overseas, you can see a very ugly color. Trust me, and then you just waste your copper. My mom always say, if you don't listen, don't leave evidence. So if you don't listen to me, you keep hitting at the same spot, you will leave the evidence, and I will find it. So let's do these. Okay, see the color? Okay. Let's do a little bit corner. It's a piece of metal, so when you heat out, it doesn't become hot. If you don't believe me, you can touch it, and you will get burned. Okay, let's do these again. Okay. Okay, so I just changed my tweezer, and I'm going to, change the spot, and I'm going to just heat out this corner. Okay, like this. Okay, let's do it. So this is just one of the technique that I'm showing you how to work with the copper sheets. Those copper sheets are hard to find, so but I will list some on our website. So if you do need purchase some, you can find it from our website. So just remember, keep removing your torch. Your cigar lighter or your barbecue lighters. I don't want to confuse you. Torch. Okay, see that pretty color? If you have like a barbecue, like an outdoor barbecue, you can use it too, it will work, but you just have to be very careful. You don't want to overheat it. If you overheat it, you lose all the pretty color. If you don't believe me, try it, you will see. Okay, I think that's a very pretty color. Give it like a 10-second, let it cool down before you touch it, otherwise ow will happen. Okay, so this is the one that after heat up, here is actually, if you continue to heat up your copper, you are going to get most of your color, you are going to lose those pretty colors. So just make sure that you don't heat up your copper. And then we are going to use an embossing folder. I think most of you probably already know on your folder, there is always to have a logo. This logo does mean something. So especially when you have to make sure it's right side or wrong side, like this one is a happy birthday, you want to make sure that the side of the copper that you want to use it, you want to make sure this logo is face you. So like if you want to use a pattern paper, when the side doesn't matter, you want to make sure use the right side, make sure this logo is face you. And then you are going to just place your copper between and then run to the machine, and you get the embossing on your copper too. Okay, so that's a very pretty color. Okay, now we are going to stamp or image on the piece of acetate. Acetate is a piece of plastic, so it is a material. You cannot use a regular ink pad because most of the ink pad are dye-based or pigment. They are not permanent, so you cannot use a regular ink pad on the material. You got to use like a StazOn, or you can use acrylic paint on the material. I don't know, have you tried these StazOn cotton white? So it's a really awesome impact because you can stamp on the material. So I would suggest you to stamp your image first before you fold it. So I already did it and I don't want to waste the other sheet, so I'm going to just use it. Just be careful. It's easier you stamp first and then fold it. So I have a few impact here, few stamps here, and then the StazOn is a permanent impact. So this is how I ink my my stamps. I always put on the table, give a few gentle tap, make sure they are nicely inked, and then you have to be very careful. Don't over ink your stamps. We don't want you to lose all the nice detail. So just give a nice patting. Okay. So I'm going to stamp. So I put a piece of blue paper so that way you can see better. So when you stamp it, you can just play around. Okay. Find the place, gap between. The best part of the StazOn white is they dry almost right away. Probably 5 seconds. You do have to re-ink your stamp, and also after you use it, you have to use the StazOn cleaner to clean your stamp. They do deposit on your stamp, so if you don't use it, you don't clean your stamp, and after a while, you lose all the detail. Okay, so give a nice firm press. Try to create a frame. Okay, and if you accidentally made a boo-boo, okay, this is the best part. You can clean it. You can just, okay, so if you accidentally smear the image, okay, so just use StazOn cleaner, spray a little bit on the tissue paper or napkin, and then you can wipe off. So that way you don't have to buy the acetate tape again. So it's pretty good. Okay, you can try black. You can try gold, silver. There's too many different colors on the market, but make sure that's permanent impact. So kind of just ink. Okay. Try to cut off a part of an image. That's okay too. Okay. You do have to re-ink your stamps every time after you use it. So that's what's look like. It takes probably 5 seconds to dry it, so just leave it, and then we're going to fold it in half. Okay, so what I did is I stamped this beautiful seashell with stays on or just black impact, and then just quick refresh show you how I color. So I have a 3 dye-based impact. I have a stylus, and then I just pick up a little bit blue, just rub, okay, and then a little bit purple. So you can check our other tutorial to find out all different coloring technique. Or matching dye is really awesome because those kind of matching dyes you can color with a free hand. See, it took me probably 10 seconds to color this one, and it looks just amazing. And I would like to share a great tips with you. I got these little diamond glaze from Judy King. If I am not sure you can still buy this one. This is awesome. It's just diamond glaze in the small bottle. I like to collect the small bottles, and then it's easy to carry. So if you don't have this small bottle, that's okay. When you have an eye drop, next time when you use eye drop, don't put it in the garbage. Those eye drop is awesome. Is we don't need a lot of diamond glaze every time. And then also this kind of drop, the tip is big, they never clog. So I just use a little bit diamond glaze, and on top of my seashell, create a little bit shining looking. So, and then we're going to just mount or copper. You do need a little bit heavy duty tape because the copper is very heavy. So we're going to just put a good amount of a double side tape. Okay. Mount on top. And double side tape. Okay, by now this one is dry already. Okay, we are going to just mount this one. Okay, put the foam tape, put a little bit of ribbon on top. This is under 5 minutes to make this beautiful card. So, you know, rubber stamp is so much fun. This is the other card that I made with the same stamp set, and I do have a tutorial to show you how to make this shaker card. And in this tutorial, I show you how to create a shaker window, and you will learn something from this tutorial. So hoping you enjoy this tutorial, and there's more tutorial about how to stamping on the copper to create a beautiful card. So stay tuned. Thank you.